I feel like the title is pretty self-explanatory, so I won't beat around the bush too much. This is a whole bunch of games coming to the Nintendo Switch in physical form, which you can go out and buy in Best Buys and GameStops or wherever it is you buy video games throughout the course of the next year. I'm going to be talking about each of these games, highlighting them for a little bit, showing some gameplay of them, giving you guys a release date, and just getting excited for a bunch more games that we can go out, waste our money on, and add to our collections. And if you're like me, probably won't even ever play half of them. I have an addiction, but I'm dealing with it my own way. Subscribe, and let's get started talking about all of these games. First up on the list today, we have The Liar Princess and The Blind Prince. The Liar Princess and The Blind Prince's art style looks like it was ripped straight out of a fairy tale book. In this drop-dead gorgeous side-scroller, you'll unleash your inner demon, and I mean that quite literally. You can transform at will from a princess into a wolf to destroy enemies in your path, all in an attempt to help Blind Prince find a cure that will heal him. I'm excited to get lost in the world of this game when it releases in Q1 of next year. Have you heard of the prehistoric survival title named Ark? Yeah? Well, picture a more accessible, cutesy, and all-round charming version of that game. Ark is a survival title just like its more realistic counterpart. There is a vast world full of dinosaurs and magical creatures to tame, plus plenty of other things to do as well. It uses procedurally generated quests, so your Ark adventure will not be like anyone else's. You can team up with your friends and form a tribe or play completely alone. Like I'll be doing, probably playing completely alone, like I play all of my video games. And this game does look really cute, I have to admit. Speaking of Ark, the game itself is also coming to Nintendo Switch. Ark is a survival game with RPG elements, and staying alive can be tough. You'll need water, food, shelter, and stamina if you want to live. And you can tame dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes. Ark Survival Evolved is full of possibilities, and you should definitely keep it on your radar if you like survival games. And honestly, the Nintendo Switch version is quite an ambitious port considering it's a visually stunning game, especially for an MMO. I'm very interested to see how this port turns out. I can see it being another train wreck like WWE, so either way, we might be onto a winner here. Oh, I am ready for this next one, Team Sonic Racing. An underappreciated racing gem of the last generation of consoles is undoubtedly Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Team Sonic Racing, Sega's upcoming sequel, is looking quite impressive from what I've seen. There are some criticisms towards it though, due to the speed of the karts looking a bit slow. But maybe what we've seen so far was just a slower mode. Maybe there's faster modes like in Mario Kart. Either way, I'm excited to pick this game up, and it's not full price, it's only $40, which softens that blow of having to buy another game on the Switch just a little bit. Remy Lore, Lost Girl in the Lands of Lore. This game is a roguelike game with an anime art style that really impresses me. Hack and slash your way through hordes of enemies and use devastating magic attacks to blow baddies away. There is a single player story mode as well as a 2-player co-op mode. If you love anime art and hack and slash style games, Remy Lore might be the perfect game for your Switch collection. It's been a while, but Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 is coming to Switch. Creating a story in the Minecraft universe wasn't an easy feat, but somehow Telltale Games pulled it off with Season 1's Minecraft Story Mode. So if you love goofy stories, funny characters, and of course Minecraft, you'll probably love this series. I'm happy to see that Telltale is continuing support for the Switch. I would love to see all their games come over. We have the Walking Dead games now, which is awesome, but where is Batman Season 2? I've been dying to play that, and I want to continue my save file on Switch. Hurry up, Telltale. On many occasions, I've heard Sultan Sanctuary compared to a 2D side-scrolling Dark Souls kind of game. And if that ruffles your truffles, then this definitive Sultan Sanctuary experience is perfect for you. Discover, craft, and upgrade over 600 weapons, armor pieces, spells, and items in Sultan Sanctuary Drowned Tome Edition. And you can die over and over again this Halloween on your Nintendo Switch. I don't want to get too excited on this next one, but step aside Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey because the next best and greatest Switch game is definitely upon us. My Riding Stables, Life with Horses. Oh boy. This game lets you live your dream life at the riding stables in Mill Creek. You can pamper your horses with massages, showers, and okay, maybe this game isn't actually one to look forward to. Dear Lord, the box art looks awful. This isn't even something I would want in my collection. I mean, beyond being embarrassed, it looks bad. But hey, for all you aspiring horse riding teachers, this is the perfect game for you. Maybe. Well, yeah, probably not. I'm getting serious Hannah Montana the movie vibes from this one. Actually, I found that game the other day and I remember playing it. It was bad, and this probably will be too. Yomawari, The Long Night. Probably not how you pronounce that. In Yomawari The Long Night collection, you get to experience the two creepy tales of Yomawari Night Alone and Yomawari Midnight Shadows. Yomawari is written here, I think, about 10 too many times, considering I can't pronounce it clearly. Yomawari features stealth action gameplay that will have you on your tippy toes. Quite literally, as in the game, you will be tiptoeing past evil spirits. Uncover the mysteries plaguing a rural Japan town this Halloween. Halloween's gonna be a spooky day, apparently. I almost didn't want to put this next one on the list purely because I saw its name and I was like, I'm not putting a Crayola game on the list, but actually I think it looks pretty good. Crayola Shoot is Splatoon meets Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. For a game obviously aimed towards a young demographic, Crayola Shoot actually looks pretty damn fun. Create your character, upgrade your scooter, and do stunts throughout various types of colorful worlds in this action sports title. The more you boost, the more paint you leave on the level, and that helps you gain points. Lastly, you can even play in 4-player split screen, which admittedly not enough Switch games utilize that feature. Maybe this game will end up being a hidden gem. Time will tell. Next we have Project High-Rise Architect Edition. Project High-Rise Architect Edition is a simulator game that puts you in charge of building various types of landmarks, residential homes, and even skyscrapers in an attempt to not go bankrupt. If you love games like Roller Coaster Tycoon and SimCity, this might be the game for you. With over 210,000 units sold already on PC, Project High-Rise Architect Edition will surely find even more fans on consoles once it launches this October, in my birthday. My birthday's October, actually. It's coming up. I'm getting really old. Almost 30. Almost. Not yet, but almost. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. Ever since Super Smash Bros. Launched on Nintendo 64, we as gamers have grown obsessed with seeing characters we love competing with one another. Whether it's beating the crap out of each other or taking the battle to the racetrack. Now we're going to be able to see a Ninja Turtle ram SpongeBob off the road in Nickelodeon Kart Racers, and I am oh so down for that. We don't know much about this game yet, but just the thought of seeing all these Nickelodeon characters racing each other already has me excited, so I hope it plays well. Next up, LEGO DC Supervillains. The Justice League has vanished and there are new wannabe superheroes trying to take over. It's all up to the DC supervillains to get to the bottom of it all. You get to play as the Joker, Harley Quinn, Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, and so many more in this open world title set in the DC universe. While there has been an ungodly amount of LEGO games to this point, a lot of them are admittedly a joy to play, so I'm keeping my eye on this one. This is yet another game releasing on Halloween. A lot of you probably do know about this one, but I'm really excited for Starlink, so I want to talk about it. Pretty much due to the fact it has exclusive Star Fox content. Yeah, you had me at hello, or you had me at Star Fox. No, but seriously, Starlink Battle for Atlantis is shaping out to be quite an impressive game on the Switch. You play as a member of the heroic interstellar pilots dedicated to freeing the Atlas star system from Grax and the Forgotten Legion. As I mentioned before, the Switch version gets exclusive Star Fox content including Fox McCloud and his R-Wing, plus exclusive Star Wolf missions. Oh, and in the pack you get a Star Fox ship which you put little things on and you build it and then it reflects it in the game, kind of like Skylanders but cooler because it's a ship and it's Star Fox, and yeah, buying it on day one. This is one that you'll only find in GameStop apparently, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy and the Ink Machine is sure to thrill you and decimate your childhood. You'll never look at cartoons the same way again. And that's not me saying that, that's actually in the description for the game, and now you have my interest piqued. Play as Henry as he revisits the demons of his past by exploring the abandoned animator's workshop of Joey Drew Studios. Okay, maybe I'm getting kind of scared to play the game actually, and I don't really want my childhood memories decimated, so maybe I'll stay away from this one. But seriously, this first-person puzzle action horror game looks pretty neat, so I am gonna check it out. don't ruin my childhood. For those that watched my last eShop video, you probably would have seen I talked about a really great game called Flipping Death. Well, now it's getting a physical release. Flipping Death is a spiritual successor to LucasArts' comedic adventure games. You can possess the living and help the dead by flipping between the worlds, hence the name of the game. This stylish action-adventure platformer gets a release next month on Nintendo Switch, but if you want to learn more about it this month, or actually just right now, again, watch my video about it down below. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video too, so stick around to the end. Oh, this next one is my favorite so far, and that's Moonlighter. I think I just had a stroke. Do you like action RPGs with roguelike elements? Well then, you might enjoy Moonlighter. The top-down perspective and temples in this game give me some serious Legend of Zelda vibes. Throw in a charming art style and this game is one that you might not want to miss. It launches on Switch 25th of September, and it's definitely one that I'm gonna have pre-ordered. Since a lot of these games are actually pretty hard to find on release, I had to get this one ordered into the GameStop and make sure they held it for me and put it aside, because day one, it was in no GameStops near me. It's really weird. So yeah, pre-order the ones you want, people. Banner Saga Trilogy. The Banner Saga is a well-renowned strategy role-playing series that's been on the eShop for a little bit, but it's finally making its way physical to the Switch. The game features beautifully hand-drawn combat sequences and 48 playable characters. Only 48? It's not enough, I want more. Manage your caravan to the best of your ability as you travel vast landscapes. The Banner Saga's tactical gameplay just might scratch that Fire Emblem itch as you wait for the next installment in the Fire Emblem series. The Scribblenauts Mega Pack brings 2 great games to your system. I regret doing whatever that was. These games let you use the power of your own imagination to solve puzzles in a multitude of ways. You can even create your own unique objects and share them online with your friends. The first time I played a Scribblenauts game was when I was desperate for games on my Wii U, so I picked up Scribblenauts, and I actually did have a lot of fun. I do recommend these games, and now they're coming to Switch in a Mega Pack. Check it out. For those that were paying attention during Ubisoft's E3 event, you might remember Trials Rising Gold Edition being shown. This is the definitive Trials experience, and it's heading to Nintendo Switch. This physics-bending motorcycle racer brings on new features, competitions, and racetracks. The Gold Edition includes the base game, an expansion pack, and a sticker art book. If you haven't played Trials in the past, there's no better time to jump in than now. And unless you've had your eyes closed, your fingers in your ears, and you've been hiding in a cave on Mars over the last couple weeks, you probably would have heard about Diablo 3 coming to Switch. After a bunch of rumors swirling around for the better part of a year, and Blizzard even denying a Switch version of Diablo 3 existing, the company finally unveiled the game. It's actually real, and gamers everywhere can finally rejoice. And just in case you didn't know, Diablo 3 Eternal Collection is an action role-playing game that features the vanilla Diablo 3 game plus the Reaper of the Souls expansion as well as the Necromancer class, all together as one definitive experience. And for the Switch version, it features Zelda stuff, and they even showcased Ganondorf standing there looking all proud. So personally, I've never played Diablo. I'm excited for this. I'm gonna give it a shot, gonna play it with some friends, gonna play it with you guys, gonna play as Ganondorf, however any of that works. I'm excited. Blizzard, now you just gotta do Overwatch, guys. That's all you gotta do to make me happy. So just in case you didn't already feel overwhelmed by the sheer amount of titles on the Switch, there is a bunch more coming to it. Do you remember when the Switch first launched and everyone said it's not gonna have any games? And then for like the first year, people were still saying it doesn't have any games. And if you really look at the library, even then, it had a lot of games. Well, now we have all of the games that we have, plus all of these coming, plus way more that I haven't talked about. In fact, at this point, I've done 22 games coming to the Switch, 32 games coming to the Switch, a bunch of RPGs coming to the Switch, this video of games coming to the Switch. There's too many. At this point, no matter what kind of gamer you are, there's something for you on the Switch. And if somehow there isn't, trust me, there's something coming. And just like how the Switch has a lot of games, this channel you're watching right now has a lot of videos. Click or tap right here to watch another one because it was probably better than this one. Subscribe so you don't miss the videos that are coming in the future. As always, there's giveaways down below. Follow me on Twitch because that's a thing I do now. Thanks to all my Patreons for being awesomely amazing. And I'm gone. Just like that. He's like with the just like a breeze. Just like I was never here. Okay, I'm out.